everyone, it's Katie. I wanted to make a video today to talk a bit about my experience with the side effects of naltrexone following the Sinclair Method for alcohol use disorder. So I've been taking naltrexone for about 8 months now, and I follow the Sinclair Method, so I take the medication only on days when I drink and 1 hour before I drink. So I'm taking the medication about 4 to 5 times a month now because that's how often I am drinking. This is a topic that has come up quite a bit lately with people commenting and reaching out to me on other videos I've made, and I feel like it's an important thing to speak to. And of course, everybody's going to be different with what they experience as far as side effects and otherwise on the medication, but I just wanted to speak to my own experience with it. I will say in general in life, I'm someone who tends to go the natural route for healing and wellness, so I don't like to take medication unless it's absolutely necessary. So I did have some reservations about getting on this medication when I first heard about it, but I can say now after 8 months that it has been just extremely helpful, and the side effects have been so mild and minor for me that the benefits far outweigh the costs of it. So when I first started on the medication, my doctor advised me to split the pill in half just to allow my body to acclimate to the medication. So I took 25 milligrams the first couple of times, and those first couple of times I had some pretty bad stomach aches. I was really tired and just out of it. By the third time that I took it, I didn't have any more stomach aches, but the sort of out of it feeling is something that still exists, and I still have it today. And it's something that I can liken to what you might feel like right when you wake up from a nap. You're just a little bit out of it. And for me, it still lasts now after 8 months, but it's so mild and minor and only lasts for about 20 minutes after I take the medication, and then it goes away. Something else that I noticed as well is I have this slight sense of like irritability within the first hour or so of taking the medication, and that goes away as well. But it's something that's been fairly consistent. It doesn't happen every time I take it, but it is something that does happen where I just feel a little bit kind of irritated when I first take the medication, but as I said, it goes away within the first hour or so. And I mentioned to you the stomach aches that happened early on, and those went away, but after about 5 months of being on the medication, they came back, and it happened about 2 or 3 times in a row where I was taking the medication and I would just get these stomach aches. And something inside me just felt like it had to do with my healthy gut bacteria and my gut flora. So I just increased my intake of probiotics, was eating more yogurt and fermented food, drinking bone broth, and those side effects went away, and I haven't had a stomach ache since. So I'm not totally sure if it was related to that, but I feel like that is what ultimately helped them to go away. A side effect I noticed when I first started taking the medication for the first couple of months is the day after I would take the medication, I would just feel a little bit off or a little bit down. And then the day following that, I would be totally fine and back to normal. However, over the course of the past several months, I haven't noticed that at all. And the following day after taking the medication, I feel totally fine. So I'm happy to say that. So yeah, I just wanted to speak a little bit about that. Over the course of the 8 months, I have had some varying side effects, but as of today, 8 months being on the medication, the side effects that I still experience are a mild sort of out of it feeling when the medication is first setting in, and then also kind of an irritable feeling within the first hour of the medication setting in. But otherwise, I don't notice any other side effects, and these side effects to me feel really minor and just far outweigh the side effects that I was experiencing when I was consuming a lot of alcohol. Of course, as I said, everyone is different, so everybody is going to have a different experience. I just had a gentleman reach out to me who's been on the Sinclair Method for almost a year, and he just started experiencing nausea recently. So you never know what's going to happen. Everybody's different. Everybody's body reacts differently, but just wanted to share a bit about my own experience with it. So I hope that's helpful, and talk to you soon. Bye.